What's cracking, guys? I have two very serious issues that I need to talk about today. The first one I'm just going to do because it is by far way more important, unfortunately, than my second one. So I'm just going to talk about it, and that's the fact that, yes, anime is most likely in danger. And it's not just anime. It's the entire internet that's in danger right now. And I'm sure if you're anywhere on the internet, you have heard about this by far right now. There's people have been asking me in the comments to talk about this issue, to bring it up. It's been everywhere on my Twitter. It's been everywhere in my comments. Now it's time to do it. And I didn't talk about it immediately, mostly because I wanted to make sure that I get everything in order, and just in case of more facts arise and other things that go on, I want to make sure that I understand everything that's going on. There's this thing called the Federal Communication Commission, or the FCC, that wishes to appeal some internet neutrality law that will allow internet service providers, or ISPs, to monetize differently and control, rather, the internet that they provide to you. As to why they want to do this, it's pretty simple. Money. I mean, it's just good, more money that they just want to squeeze out of you. That's literally all this is. From reading everything about their facts, I'm just gonna straight up and say it. They want more money from you. And their basic design in order to squeeze more money out of you by getting rid of net neutrality is by creating fast and slow lanes on the internet for them to give you packages. You know, like say, hey, you just got the normal package, so, your internet's, it's only good for, like, I don't know, going to certain websites, not really streaming or looking at videos on YouTube. Which, by the way, if you want to upgrade, well, that's $5 if you want to go to freaking YouTube. Oh, you want to go on Twitch? Well, that's another $5. Hey, you want to go on social media and talk to your family? Well, that's another $5. And that is opposed to what it is now, where you just pay for the internet and that's it. You just get everything that your internet service provider provides. And they're saying, the FCC, they're like, no, they won't do this. You have our word that they will not do this, maybe. The fact that there's absolutely nothing stopping from businesses doing this is questioning enough. They're most likely going to do it. If there's nothing going to stop them from making more money, businesses want to make more money, period. That's how they work. And they also argue, well, you could just switch your internet service provider to somebody else then if you disagree with their business practices. Well, if you guys haven't noticed, usually there's only maybe, say, one or two, if you're lucky, internet service providers around you. And in my current place, there's only one, all right? I can only get one, and their line's already set up and strung throughout my entire house, and I can't choose anybody else, and it's most likely the same for you. Mostly because internet service providers have all agreed on designated areas of influence where they are. They're already all planned together, they're all schemed together to sit comfortably on their money payhouse that you fork over every single month. And the man in charge of all this, Mr. Ajit Pai, the most hated man on the internet currently right now, is not listening to anything that the entire internet is saying, not listening to anybody saying, like, hey, don't freaking touch your internet. He is dead set on getting rid of net neutrality for, I don't know, experimental purposes. This is a man that used to be a lawyer for Verizon, an internet service provider, so his motives are questionable at best here. He mostly likely wants to help his buddies out. So now that you know that the internet is in danger here, and this man will stop at absolutely nothing to get some more money lining his pockets, you may be saying, like, hey, Noble, how does this affect anime? Well, not only can they create fast and slow lanes, they can also completely control which websites are available to you and which are not. That's right, they can completely block internet access to certain sites. They can also view what you've been doing at any time and control what you've been doing and what you see. Which, I don't know, Sounds a little bit scary to me, don't it? And you can bet your buns that a lot of people here have some problems with anime and the things that it shows people. Most likely why some people still hold negative stigma against anime. But you know, it's not just anime itself, it's also those legal gray areas that are also likely going to come in question. You know, all that anime that you enjoy from your pirating sites and other things like that, you know, like, I don't know, Kiss Anime or other things that are not Crunchyroll, Verve, Hulu, Netflix, you know, any of those other legal sites. Yeah, those ones are most likely going to get blocked. And well, to some, you know, that sounds like a good thing, you know, like, hey, you know, they're blocking these sites that are pretty much pirating anime and other things like that. That's good, right? That way it'll force people to actually have to pay for other anime and things like, well, actually, no, that's actually pretty bad. Because I know a lot of you can't afford the extravagant cost of all the anime that you consume. It's very expensive, and the fact that it's so easily accessible actually benefits the anime community. Because without it being easily accessible, people wouldn't be fans of it in the first place. They wouldn't be able to see it easily and go, hey, you know, this is actually pretty good. I want to get some more of it. Maybe I want to buy some goods now. Maybe I want to go to cons. Maybe I want to like subscribe to a nice service, get some other things going on. It's pretty much a nice entry point for people to get themselves into anime and become big consumers of it. So next time, just imagine, you know, the next time you want to click on your anime waifu, this little face of Ajit Pie is gonna get up over here and say, you gotta pay me $5 in order to see your freaking waifu. Just imagine that, alright? Or another spicy thing you can imagine, this entire thing is pretty much EA is gonna be controlling your internet. Do you want that? You most likely said no, alright? You don't want to open loot boxes in order to get a freaking faster internet. And most likely, they don't even have the fast internet package inside of those loot boxes, and so you're just wasting your money in the hopes of maybe getting it. Now, there's a link in the description that you can use to fight for net neutrality, and I urge you all to use it. There's many different ways you can go about it. And just to show that the anime community is very invested in this, one of the top providers for making calls and driving calls is the Anime News Network. Yes, our own Anime News Network site is helping promote internet neutrality here and helping keep the internet for us as a nice group unit, nice, equal, anybody can go anywhere at any time and not be questioned. As long as it's legal, alright? As long as it's still legal, that's the main thing, okay? And this next one is something that saddens me immensely, actually, and it makes me, it really sucks. It honestly really sucks, but it's nowhere near as important as the other one. But I will say it now, because now is the appropriate time, and it's that YouTube has been, well, it's not being nice to me, to put it in a euphemism. You know about the whole adpocalypse situation, things like that. I won't go over that again. But the main thing here is that if a video gets deemed not advertiser friendly, then YouTube has now taken upon themselves to not promote those videos. And you guys knowing me and my track record here and my whole career, all these videos that I've put up is I could say are not the most advertiser friendly, I guess, in a sense. And because of that, YouTube has not been promoting my channel pretty much at all. Instead of promoting every channel equally, regardless of its monetary value, YouTube just wants to make more money. Which, you know, as a business, makes sense. But you know, that thing that you came to YouTube for in the first place, you know, when I used to be good, when YouTube used to love me, you know, they used to promote me all the time, and I used to get tons of views and other things. And now that I'm considered not completely ad-friendly, well, I've pretty much lost over half of the views that I usually get. And when a video gets immediately deemed not advertiser friendly when I upload something, that is where the true problem is coming in and really affecting me lately. And I know a lot of you guys always say that, Noble, I will always watch every single video you upload. I love you, you're amazing, every video brings a smile upon my face. And I completely believe you. I honestly and completely appreciate you and everything that you are. You're amazing. Thank you very much. But Unfortunately, sometimes it's not even in your control. Unless you refresh like my homepage and other things like that. YouTube will not even sometimes send it to your subscriber feeds and other things like that if you don't even have the bell turned on. It will completely hide the video from you, at least at random from what I've seen. And the only way you'll ever see it is if you click on my video, like click on my channel and distinctly look for it. And the proof I have in this is the fact that when one of my recent videos got deemed not advertiser friendly, just a little bit after I uploaded it, the views on it dropped significantly, absolutely significantly, to just low levels that should not have been possible. But when YouTube reviewed it after me appealing it shortly after, suddenly the views magically came back in the middle of the night. And that's a little eyebrow raising, isn't it? That goes, wait a minute, what's going on there? I mean, it's one thing to not actually promote the video, I guess, across and recommend it to different people, but to not actually promote it to the people that have subscribed to my content, that basically have said, I want to see more of what this man is doing. That's insane. That's ridiculous. And so now I have to be extraordinarily careful with my language and what I do in my videos from now on, just to make sure that I do not trigger whatever this bot does. And by the way, this bot flags all my videos, unquestionably, no matter what it is, no matter how family friendly it is, no matter if I'm saying, oh, I'm just streaming like some friendly Final Fantasy game that's rated E for everyone, it'll still flag it. It'll still say this video is not advertiser friendly. And there's nothing I can do about it. I have to fight every single video without question. It's just what it is. I have to fight every single video. And so what this means from now on, while I can't do anything, and while you can't do anything either, even if you try, sometimes you'll just miss it, you know? So the only thing I can do in order to ensure that this doesn't happen is to make sure that every time I upload, every time you see that, I'm gonna make sure that that icon is green and says this is advertiser friendly. And which that means is sometimes I'm gonna have to sit on a video for days on end waiting for them to review it in order for me to actually publish it. And if they say this is not advertiser friendly, it means I'm gonna have to do the process all over again. YouTube is basically censoring my content, so to speak. I can't do some of the stuff like I used to do anymore, period. If I actually want to succeed on YouTube, I have to bend to their new rules. I absolutely have to now. This is just an update to tell you why sometimes, hey, maybe there's not going to be a Noble video today because Noble's trying his hardest in order to get a video that's YouTube approves of. That's pretty much it. And this is also a nice warning to all you other YouTubers out there that, hey, if your video is deemed not advertiser friendly, even if it is advertiser friendly, if it's immediately flagged, you probably should not upload it until they have approved of it. And that's that. Otherwise, your video might not even get to your subscribers, the people that want to see it. So anyway, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, the whole net neutrality is way more important than me, by far. So, like, take care of that. And I just wanted to update you guys on that other situation. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope to see all of you beautiful sons of guns again next time.